Every successful small business has these four forces going for them. Today, we are going to talk about how you can create a small and ever increasing flywheel that will boost your business. It will grow retention, and it looks something like this. So here is our flywheel, as you can see, and we are going to go talk about the four quadrants right over here. Starting off with the first one, and that is right over here. It is attraction. Let me just fill this in. I forgot to do that. Attraction. Now, we are going to talk about these four forces in the context of an iOS application. If you want me to build one, go ahead and check out the link in the description. Let's talk on a Zoom call. Now, how can you attract customers into your application, into your business? This is not just any kind of iOS app on the App Store, it's a business app. And what is attraction? What does attraction mean for that kind of apps? Well, it's App Store visibility. Have you heard of ASO, App Store Optimization? That is what you need to do in order to make sure that your app stands out. There's a ton of good tips that I can share. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to see videos on that too. So first up is App Store visibility. Visibility. There we go. I could just spell it out. So App Store visibility is really, really important. It's another search engine, so to say, which lives on your customers' phones. It's really important that you have. It's so refreshing for a business to have its very own app. It's empowering, it makes you stand out, and also makes you a really serious business. Okay, next we have QR signup. So if you are having an app on the App Store, you want users to sign up, and QR signups is the easiest way to do it. They just scan a QR code on on your table, and they are instantly moved into your application. Like they just download your application. This is also what we can do for your business. And finally, I'm just going to go with free over here. These are referral invites. So referral invites are in-app, and they are going to give your current customers some points, which I'm going to talk about later on in the video, if they refer somebody else to download your app and of course use your app. So that is our first force over here. It's attraction. Our second one is to convert. So let's just add convert right over here. What does convert mean in terms of an iOS application? Well, first of all, it's seamless sign up. It doesn't really matter if they download your application. They need to actually use it, and the first step is to seamlessly sign up. Now, why do we actually need a sign up? Well, that's really important for your whole business because you need your actual customers. You need a whole list of your customers. Social doesn't cut it. You need your list. And of course, you might go for a newsletter or something like that, but just think about it. It's much more easier to just reach out and use your services inside an iOS application than in just a newsletter. Okay, so let's get back to our drawing over here. Let's add this seamless sign up over here. So seamless sign up. Okay, then Usually, what you want to do, of course, in the referral invites and also with QR codes, is that you want to give some sort of an offer when they sign up. So you want to make sure that after they seamlessly signed up, you are going to have an offer redemption. Redemption. There we go. An offer redemption. So they are instantly hooked by the app because they have this good feeling that they already purchased and gained something from the app. It's not just download and just take a look around. Okay. And finally, the onboarding flow. So a good app always has a good, or yeah, I would rather say a great onboarding flow. Now, why are onboarding flows that important? Well, they teach how to use your app. Now, I know an app should do one thing and it should do it better, as best as it can. And a tutorial kind of seems off for an application, but it's not about teaching the users, the customers, how to use your application. It's letting them know what your service provides, letting them know that you have a loyalty system in place, letting them know that you have referrals, letting them know that you have offers, push notifications. They would get those offers through push notifications. So an onboarding flow is really, really crucial. Now let's get into the third quadrant over here on our four forces. And the fourth one is actually to retain. Now that you had your customer step into your store, your application, you want to make sure that you retain them. Now, how can you retain them? It's really simple. And I've talked about this countless times on the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. So here are three easy retain techniques that you must add into your application. The first one is stamps. So stamps are like buy 4 and get 1 free, like, your 10th coffee is on us or something like that. They have to literally go into the app and have this stamped out, and they have this kind of streak and they anticipate the next one. Let's say if they stamped 7 or 8 and the 10th one is on free, they will more likely go into your store and purchase to get that extra free one. Also, you can have push notifications that will alert them of these new deals. That's my second one over here. So push notifications are really a big thing on iOS applications. You can send out newsletters. You can actually go out and have flyers, but it's not as good as push notifications. And finally, what I wanted to share here with you over here, there are a lot more. It's points. So the points. This is the loyalty system that I was talking about. This is where you keep users engaged each and every day. And of course, push notifications do come in to get them back into the app. But, I talk in depth a lot about this in my other videos. And finally, we have the fourth force. And if you are a small to medium-sized business, it's really nice if you've mastered at least 2 of these. But with an iOS application, you will master all 4. Now, the fourth is to advocate. It's not enough to get them into your app, have a nice converting onboarding flow, and to return them. You want them to be your ambassador. And how can we achieve this? Now, this is, again, quite simple because I know what I do this all day long. Let's take a look at the 3 most important, or rather I would say my 3 favorite ones. The first one is to have referral bonuses. So if somebody refers another customer from your app, let's say they share this link and then the other person clicks on it, downloads your app, and makes their first purchase. Or let's say they hit a certain amount of purchase, then you are going to get some bonuses. These could be points, these could be another stamp, something as a gift for the referral. The second one is shareable rewards. Now, once they do get those rewards, you are going to make them share those rewards. Now, let's say they got their 10th coffee, something like that. They get excited. It's free. And at that point, you want to ask them to share that on social media, via email, through iMessage, whatever. That way, they are in this excited phase. They are going to most likely share that with whoever they know, their audience, their family. And this is really powerful to get others into your application. So that's shareable rewards. It's so much nicer and more captivating than just ask a user to share your app. It's. And finally, testimonials. Testimonials are really, really powerful. And it ties all the way back to the traction, the App Store visibility, because if you catch your users in, again, a happy state and ask them to rate your app, of course, on the App Store, I talked about this in the previous video, go ahead and check that out, then they will be most likely to give you a 4-star review, and that boosts ASO really, really nicely. So that's how the 4 forces work. First, you attract, then you convert, then you retain, and then you advocate. Well, not you, your customers will advocate your app, and therefore your business will thrive. And if you want me to build an app like that, go ahead and check out the link in the description.